Have you ever thought of what's best for our juvenile delinquents? Juvenile delinquents cry for help, and the Mental Health Association states that researchers have found that juvenile delinquents that have graduated from boot camp will more than likely be rearrested or rearrested faster than any other offender. They require more of an individualized approach that takes their strengths and their needs into account. These delinquents are just misunderstood. They crave attention and go about it the wrong way. Cheryl Miller writes in an article that juveniles lack or need for devotion is their motivation to commit these crimes. Boot camps will not help juveniles. They need the attention they crave from their parents. Family-oriented programs will definitely help. Or is that just the problem? Could peer pressure or the thrill encourage them? And how can we help towards stopping these types of motivation? For starters, just telling the teen about different programs like leadership and youth groups won't help, but giving specifics will. Teens and even preteens have a strong sense to belong. So, where, may you ask, are these juvenile boot camps? In 1996, there has been reported that there was 10 states in the U.S. Alabama, California, Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Mississippi, New York, and even Ohio. And from these evaluations that were done, the results for boot camps are questionable at best. There was an increase in delinquents in 1978 through 1989, increasing 35%. And the youth population declined in the U.S. by 11%. So what kind of programs could help these juvenile delinquents, you may ask? Well, Boy or Girl Scouts, Civil Air Patrol, the 4-H Club are all great examples. You can also find in your local newspapers different groups that you can also enroll your children in or your preteens. And when looking, always look for when they meet and the requirements to become a member. Other great activities to do would be camping, flying, sewing. These all help train in leadership. So after listening to what I have presented to you today, we must consider our adults, our young adults, at all times. Give encouragement, enroll them in sports, get a job, or programs listed earlier on in this video. So my question to the audience is this: do you believe that juvenile delinquents should go to boot camp? How would that help them? There is so much to consider before these decisions are made, whether it be by the law or the parents themselves. From research that was done, juvenile delinquents will not, by any means, reform if put into boot camp. Statistics show if they graduate from the program, they will more than likely return. And we don't want that. So it comes down to what we and the law think would be best for our young adults. My opinion is that boot camp is not on the list of things that our teens should be a part of. I have a child of my own. He's not a teen yet, but I definitely would not want him going into boot camp. That is the last thing I would ever want him to do. I would enroll him in sport because he's a very active child. He's an A-list team leader. and would try to use these programs to help these teens. Thank you.